So guys, Remi Tinubu came out and was supporting Akpabio that they did the right thing by suspending Natasha. So Nigerians trust them now. They went to go and fetch a far back video of Remi Tinubu when she was a senator, how she was fighting in a Senate meeting. This video is so disgraceful that this keeps on happening in our Senate meeting. And somebody asked a question. Hear this question first.
The Nigerian Senate, Nigerian National Assembly, please, is it a secret court or it is a parliament for the people?
Seriously, is our Senate meeting now a court? Because every time we are hearing about this or that in the Senate meeting, first of all, just watch that video of where she was fighting in the court, and then I'll allow you guys to listen to this man, because this is a very important question this man asks. If our Senate is now a court, because what are we hearing every day? Fight upon fight, disagreement upon disagreement, exposing border pardon, suspension up and down. All these things are happening in this limit. Just take a look at it for yourself, then you can now air your views.
Why I'm taking order, distinguished Senator Tinubu. Somebody's on the floor. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, why I'm taking us through this thing is because the nation is watching us.
Stop us, but you don't come to on the other side and start dictating to us. Do you want us to protect you, or do you want us to defend you, or you want to be on your own? Because do you realize that the Senate, I off that mic and let me finish. Do you realize that the Senate, when we constitute this, whatever the law gives, we can also suspend you? Do you realize that? No, sir.
I will not sit and you threaten me with suspension.
We are not threatening you. I said we are not threatening you.
I will not sit you threatening me with suspension.
With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect to you, I won't sit here. You are my colleague. You are a senator like me. You cannot threaten me with suspension.
Excuse me.
I take exception, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Off that man.
Please.
You are digging a hole for yourself.
Excuse me.
All right, then go and bury me.
Okay? I'm also another woman.
Yes, ma'am.
The Nigerian Senate, Nigerian National Assembly, please, is it a secret court or it is a parliament for the people? That place we call Nigerian National Assembly, the Nigerian Senate, Nigerian House of Reps, all of them, share a secret court or in a parliament we're supposed to make law to better the life of the people. You see this case between Senator Natasha Akpabio and Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Make una no dey distracted. Me, I'm not one of those people who you can fool with this kind of issues. The issue between Senator Natasha and Senator Akpabio is only confirming that we as Nigeria, we have more serious problem. The problem with Senator Natasha or the allegations she raised is not just a problem on its own. It is a symptom of a bigger problem. Nigeria as a country, we are in deep shit if the National Assembly can conduct themselves the way they are conducting themselves. So for those of una, I pity una wey know how to support wetin dey wrong because you think say maybe na woman dey involved or she talk against person wey you like. Nigeria, we are in trouble. In fact, the way the Senate don't play out, it only goes to confirm part of the allegations of Senator Natasha. The entire Senate is a bunch of captured people. Everybody have been captured. So anybody wey try to say your opposition or to go against the constituted authority, you can be sidelined and there could be consequences for you. So if you see any senator get up to talk, it is not because there are not good people there who do not know what is right or what is wrong, but nobody has the courage or the spine to speak up and defend what they know that is true. So every senator or lawmaker where they talk is trying to defend their own access to power. It is a battle of the sycophants in chief. Everybody is observing table manners. When you eat, you do not talk. So make I no go talk, make I no go against the people. Imagine a country where a National Assembly that is supposed to be serious with debates to help the people, everybody is sleeping on one side of the bed, so there is no meaningful opposition. That is to show you that the country can never move forward. So when you see some of the lawmakers where they vex say, Senator Natasha, is it just about chair because they change your chair? No, it is obvious that there is an underlying issue before that change of chair for the senator to have reacted in that way. So waiting some of them they vex, they say, why are you raising more serious issue from a smaller issue? This issue of change of chair is a small issue, you can overlook it, but they have failed to understand that there are more issues that have already been raised. Because a senator got up, she did not only allege sexual harassment, she alleged abuse of office by the Senate president and also malicious ambition to scuttle her, deprive her of her legislative powers. Nigerian Senate now don't give her 6 months suspension. So what now happens to the allegations against the Senate president? Because we now, as Nigerian politicians, you know how to quickly say you copy a system of government from America, you copy the presidential system of government from America. But waiting we now know the copy from America is accountability, transparency, following the rule of law, and competence in leadership. Because Nigeria is not a country of laws. We are a country that is governed by lawless people who make laws for the poor but cannot abide by them. Because if we are a country of laws, the Senate president, of course, is innocent until proven guilty. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. But you should know that as the number 3 citizen, you must be held to the highest ethical standards. And when you hold public office, you hold the public trust of the people. So the Senate president must be in a hurry to prove his innocence, to recuse himself and allow an independent investigation to establish the facts so that you can gain the trust of the people in that institution. Because it is not about you, it is also about the institution as more as it is about you. But Nigeria, there is nothing like that. It is anyhow, na wuru wuru. So everybody go just they move along. On a normal day, agencies like the ICPC, Independent Corrupt People and Practices and Other Related Offenses, people like the Public Complaints Commission, even the police can take up the allegations to investigate. Because of course, sexual harassment is an offense under the Penal and Criminal Code. But who you want to go investigate? You want to investigate the constituted authority. So as much as the case of Senator Natasha is a serious issue, we must not zero in on it alone. We must look at the bigger picture. Nigeria, if you have a National Assembly that is supposed to be performing oversight over other arms of government, has been completely hijacked and there is no meaningful opposition. Even lawmakers are afraid to speak up, even to vote, they fear to vote out so that they not go fall out with the powers that be. Then we are in deep shit. We are in serious trouble. So all of us must they look for opportunity where we ourselves must go that National Assembly, go and demand electoral reform to overhaul INEC so that by 2027 we begin to drain the swamp, to retire the bunch of non-essentials who are occupying government offices for their personal good instead of public good, and ensure that we send in competent people who are able to lead this country for the sake of Nigerians, for God's sake. If not, these shenanigans you are seeing our lawmakers do, it will not end until we overhaul these institutions and this system. And that can only be achieved through electoral reform. So good, we fight for Senator Natasha, but Nigerians, we must fight for ourselves in terms of getting electoral reform. If not, we are in even more trouble than we think. May Nigerians get the courage to wake up, unite, and make demands to liberate ourselves. God bless Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Very shameful. Like I keep on saying that if not for corruption, most of our leaders currently are not worthy enough to be in any political position in Nigeria. Because you know, they showed a video before where Akpabio was disrespecting a Senate president then, and then now he's been disrespected, and then he's giving suspension up and down. Like, karma is real. Anything you do will come back to you. So if you do good, to come back to you. If you do bad, it will come back to you. But I don't see the reason why they should suspend Natasha over a sexual harassment. And the worst part was that the petition was submitted against Akpabio, but along the line, Akpabio was the one that carried out the judgment and then gave 6 months suspension to Natasha, which does not make any sense. This kind of country where we are, where corruption is at its peak, because I don't see the reason why he should be the one to judge the case, because the petition was written against him. So another person or another judge would have taken this case up and then judge it fairly, because this is an unfair judgment. You cannot just suspend somebody that wrote a petition against you and then you expect the world to be okay with it. It does not make any sense. And this tells the level of how this country has scattered. This shows you the level how we are in Nigeria, that we are lawless. With nobody, so far you are above somebody, that means you have to use the power against the person, even though you are against the law. Because they accuse you of sexual harassment, what should have been done is that a thorough investigation should have been carried out, rather than just making it one-sided, because this judgment was one-sided. Because nobody even made nobody even maybe looked into this case to know if Akpabio was even guilty in the first place to be removed as the Senate president. But no, because he was the Senate president, he had the power to carry out the judgment, which does not make any sense. Because they should have done an investigation on this issue to prove Akpabio if this is true, and then Natasha to bring out all the evidences they have. If this is true, they should sanction the both of them. At least in the same country, the both of them should at least pause and stop doing anything they're doing. Even the president should pause his rule, and Natasha should pause their rule till after a thorough investigation. Then they now carry out a clear judgment on who and who should be suspended or even removed from the Senate. But no, Nigeria is not like that. Nigeria is one-sided. Imagine a Senate president that was the petition was using against was not the one that carried out the judgment and then gave 6 months suspension to Natasha. It does not make any sense. But I'll see you guys in my next video. You can edit your views, guys. Stay tuned, guys.